Hi, Bolo here with Southeastern Mounted Shooters Association. Today I want to talk about safe gun handling. I think that's something we overlook a lot of times when we start teaching mounted shooting. We focus on the horse, which that is correct. It is 80% horse and 20% rider. And I'm going to talk about the 20% rider today. And what that effectively means is I want to talk about safe gun handling. Now I'm an NRA instructor, have been for years, taught many safety gun safety classes. And I'm a fanatic about being safe with the gun. So whenever we have a new person come out and when they want to learn this sport of mounted shooting, one of the first things we teach them is safe gun handling. All right, and one of the benchmarks of safe gun handling is pretty simple. And anybody that's been around a gun a whole lot knows you never ever point a gun at something you don't intend to shoot. You just don't. Okay. Now, even though we are using the equivalent of Hollywood blanks, there's no projectile. It's just a powder. It comes out of the shell. It has a range of about 15 and 20 feet. I understand all that, but don't get complacent. These are still real firearms. That's still real powder. At point blank range, that powder can do serious damage or maybe even kill. It's still serious, okay, what comes out of this firearm. So I want to keep the gun safe from me. I want to keep the gun safe from my horse. All right. Now, yes, we wear safety glasses. I always recommend using hearing protection, just as you would went to the gun range. Even my horse, if you can see right here, has hearing protection. There's precautions we take of that sort. One of the first things, though, I think is misunderstood about gun handling on the horse. This is something we teach new students adamantly. We have a nickname for it. We call it the rainbow. Okay, and gun handling on a horse, it has to be sort of I use the baseball analogy. A batter at bat, his motor skills have to be there. He knows how to sit back and wait for the ball and all that. His motor skills have to be developed. And then when he gets in a game and here comes the pitch, he can't sit and go over his checklist. Things have to be sort of subconscious and automatic when he swings at that ball, so he just focuses on the ball. Riding a horse to a mounted shooting course is the same thing. Your motor skills need to be developed for safe gun handling, because lots of people get careless and complacent just because they think it's Hollywood blanks. That's not a good idea. You always treat a gun as if it's loaded. You never point at anything you don't want to shoot. All right. So what we teach, and again, we call it the rainbow, and a lot of people don't understand this. So when you first teach someone how to shoot off of a horse, again, you gotta be able to shoot off both sides. You have to shoot, we have targets that are on the left, we have targets on the right. We have to move this gun from left to right, all right? And we don't want to, when we do this move from left to right, okay, we don't want to point our gun at our horse, which is right here. So we teach a rainbow, okay? And a rainbow is something like this, okay? All right, we come around, and by the way, again, we use single action revolvers, but they're a little safer than semi-automatics, but still, your thumb can still slip off the hammer. Lots of things can happen. You don't want to do that. So what we do is we practice this thing called a rainbow, okay? It's nothing but a motor skill to be developed. We take it, okay, we fire the gun, and then for new students, we exaggerate to teach. Shoot your target to the left, take the gun up high. Now you notice the barrel goes up, come over, shoot the target on your right. We call it a rainbow. Shoot, bring it up, big rainbow over top, pick up your target, shoot to the left. All right. Now that seems kind of silly, all right? You say, well, you know, once you kind of get proficient at mounted shooting, you can't take that much time. Agreed. But what this does is develop your much needed motor skills. If you turn on YouTube or watch a really seasoned, a really high level rider, you will see they do this motion quickly, but a good rider will never point that gun. You don't want to sweep that gun at your horse's head, your horse's ears. Okay, you just don't want that. Because that gun goes off right here and it hits your horse's ear, more than likely that'll be the last time you'll probably ride that horse. So you can't take that chance. You got to develop these motor skills. And the motor skill, by teaching this rainbow, is we shoot. Now the barrel goes up, comes over, shoot. Barrel comes up, comes over, shoot. Now what happens is we hammer this, we go over and over this, and as the student gets better, they get quicker and it gets lower. But what happens is, and again, if you watch a high-level shooter, you'll see this. Shoot, and then it develops this motor skill. It's almost subconscious. You move, and you see this barrel come up and over, shoot, up and over, shoot, up and over, shoot, up and over, shoot. Now I can go pretty fast, okay? Make sure that I know they're safe, and we'll make sure. All right, here we go. So if I'm gonna shoot, okay, I'm riding, shoot, bang, ding, bang. Watch this barrel go up, okay? Now that is what you want to do. You want to get the barrel up and over. And as you get quicker, okay, you shoot and you'll stay lower, but the barrel will always go up because your motor skills have been developed when we first started. Okay, we exaggerate to teach, and as you get better, you'll refine it and get quicker, and the barrel will always go up. As it goes over, shoot your target, barrel goes up, and so forth. All right, that's it. It's just simple, common sense, safe gun handling. So if anyone tells you anything different, I would suggest asking questions about that, because remember, you never ever want to sweep your gun across and where it points toward your horse. See, the horse's ears are right here, so you need to get that barrel up and over. Never take this chance, because in the heat of competition and you're running hard and you're not paying attention, if you haven't developed those good motor skills to keep you and your horse safe, you may be in for a unfortunate surprise. Bolo, the Southeastern Mounted Shooters Association.